Hey, what's up guys, how's it going? Today we're going to go over how to draw Patrick Star. Patrick from Spongebob Squarepants. And I'm going to be using this nub, this pencil nub. Doesn't matter what it is, it's just the fact that I can draw on the paper with it, doesn't matter. And I'm going to be using this Copic marker. It's Copic sketch marker, it's an N8. It's a neutral gray. Usually comes in a pack, they're kind of expensive and kind of annoying to fill up. If you look at the marker, there's a flat side and there is a brush tip side. It's already kind of leaking a little bit. I gotta watch out for that. So anyways, let's go over Patrick Star. Patrick is made up of simple shapes like a lot of the characters in that show. If you haven't seen the other tutorials, I go over the other characters in SpongeBob SquarePants. I'll link them somewhere. So let me see if this camera's set. Patrick has an overall kind of a gumdrop look to him. It's kind of like, I think of like a raindrop. Seen droplets of water, right? Those cartoonish ones. And I think of him more like that. That's the big overall shape of him. And I'm drawing, by the way, I'm drawing dark because I want you to see it. It's for the demonstration purposes, and I'm also going to put that paper underneath. So I wouldn't draw that dark to start off. I'm just trying to show you the basic shapes that are made up of him. Think of him in 3D. And then from there, I mean, that's kind of his overall form. You can put his legs. They're kind of these small nubs sticking at the bottom there. And then his arms are a little bit bigger. They're almost as big, similar to the tip of his head there, but not quite, Yeah, but just the proportion. It's important to get the proportion first before you really go into it, because these characters, they're simple, but people misunderstand. People think because they're simple, they're easy to draw, But if you don't practice, they're really hard to draw, because they're so simple that you can tell if something's kind of in the wrong place. It's much more obvious on a simple design, than it would have been if it's more complicated. Right here, draw a little line for his shorts, and then his shorts has this kind of square sticking at the bottom there. And you have his eyeballs. They kind of overlap one over the other. His mouth. And that's pretty much the kind of level that you need for this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this. See, this is all my general proportion, right? I'm going to take this and I'm going to slide this underneath a single sheet of paper. See? Now you can kind of see through it, and if you mess up, you can just replace the top piece of paper and you still have the structural part of it. You still have it down. So I'm going to take the brush tip of this side, and I'm going to start at the eyeball. Have to be careful with this. Like I said, it's kind of hard to pull lines with this. You can push too heavy on it and too light, and kind of you need a level of control. It's not super hard. If you get one of these, just practice over and over on different items. I don't know why I'm a little bit shaky with this thing lately in these demos. Sometimes I'm going to trace first so that, I have a feeling my muscle is kind of moving that direction already. Draw his eyes in there. Eyebrows. They're kind of like a couple of lines stuck together. Draw up to the tip there. I'm going to make it a little bit higher than even I have in the drawing. And behind it, I'm still kind of taking it into account though, using it as a guideline. Pulling it down. His eye covers up the edge over there. I'm I'm going to stop right here because his arm comes in the way. Actually, before I do that, I'm going to draw his mouth. Side of the mouth. Top of the mouth. Let's see. I can't do an impression of him, but I love the first season of this show. This show is so hilarious. I think I've watched up to season 4. Aren't they like on season 10 or 11 or something like that, or more? Been around for a long time. Hilarious show. Putting his tongue in there. If you want, you can fill this in, but I don't want to do that right now. Now I'm going to draw his hand, keeping in line with that. Might even make it a little bit longer than that. I'm not sure right now. Ooh, I drew his hand a little too big there, but I'm going to leave it. It's fine. It'll work. One thing to remember the overlapping. When you put a shape like that, you're basically, you remember, because this arm is aiming toward us a little bit. This arm is behind. You know, just kind of keep in mind the space that's there. You know what I mean? And if this is on front, it overlaps that shape a little bit to kind of show that it's in front. All right. Oops, let's see. I pulled off the paper too much there, so it's early in the morning here. Cool. You have his other arm. Gonna continue lower part of his waist. Continue. Try to make this connect behind. I'm gonna imagine this line going through there, and where would it come out? You know what I mean? I'm gonna go down there, and I'm gonna end up his pants. His pant leg here, or I'm sorry, his shorts. He doesn't really wear a shirt. I didn't realize that. I'm even gonna make that shorter than what I saw there. I'm just kind of adjusting things as I go along. These lines behind it, see how that doesn't match that? These are made for ballpark measurements. You know, these are to take some of the work already out of it. It's like a cheat sheet that you make yourself. You know, you're making the cheat sheet. Other pant leg, or pant leg. Why do I keep saying that? Short leg. See, I moved that a little bit too. And I have his other leg over there. Now he needs the shorts, so I gotta draw them on there. Drawing his belly button. It's just kind of like like a C and then a smaller C inside of it. Another line underneath that. Try to make it a little bit thinner if you can. And then the pattern he has this kind of like floral pattern. These purple floral pattern on his shorts. I was gonna say pants. Wow. On his shorts there. Draw some dots because he is a starfish and they do have these pores all over them. I might do a color version of this. If you guys are interested in a color version demo, maybe a colored pencil or something like that, please let me know. Give me a shout out, guys. Let me know in the comments below. Also, if you have any other SpongeBob characters, I'm going to do a couple. They're pretty fun to draw. I got to do SpongeBob himself as well. Anyways, guys, that's just a little demo of Patrick Star. Please let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks a lot for watching. Please share this video as well. I never really thought about asking about that. I asked a little bit of it. But if you like this video, maybe other people will like it as well. You know, maybe share it on their Facebook page. I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll talk to you next time. See you later, guys.